Hey, welcome self-publishers. So today's video is just going to be an update on my current work in progress, which is a non-fiction book. It's a self-help investment kind of book, and I wanted to show you where I'm at the moment. So if you haven't caught my first video, feel free to check that out. I'm going to leave a card up in the video later on, so you can click on that later. But let's dive right in. So the first thing to say is my graphics have all been done, so I covered that previously, but I requested an update on the audiobook cover because I want to include my narrator's name, so it'll be by so-and-so, narrated by so-and-so below the author name on the cover. And I'm also researching what I want to put in for my A+ content. So A+ content is something you can add in to your listing on Amazon, and it hopefully improves or gives people more information about your books or your book. And hopefully they will be inclined to look at more of your stuff and maybe even buy a book or two. Who knows? So that's where I'm at with the graphics. I'm updating the audiobook cover and researching for A+ content on what I want to include. All right, now the next thing I wanted to cover was a marketing plan. So that's a work in progress right now. Actually, it's actively working in progress, and I will be doing Amazon ads for sure, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to do a book promo plan, and I'll cover that shortly. But the book promo plan is kind of a book promo stacking using book promo websites like Fussy Librarian and Book Doggy and that kind of thing, which I got the list from David Gogrin, so definitely check his stuff out. Excellent free course on marketing. You should definitely read that. Go through that course. I'm also thinking about a press release. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a reader's favorite. Now the thing is, you can't do a press release with reader's favorite unless you got a review from them. So basically it's like an editorial review. So I booked or I purchased a editorial review with them, and hopefully when the time comes I'll probably do a press release, and that's twofold. Number one, there's a press release, that's handy. I don't think I've ever seen many sales because of a press release, but the other side of it is that when Reader's Favorite does the press release for you, they also include you in some marketing of theirs on their website and such. So it's kind of twofold. I get the press release and I get a bit of marketing for my book, so that's why I'm thinking about that. All right, so that's the work in progress on the book marketing side. Now, just an update on my advanced reader copies. Sadly, I've had no one take it up. Sorry, that's not true. I've had one person take it up. So that's not really going that well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get many reviews at all on launch. But I'll keep trying to get more ARC reviewers and readers and see how that goes. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the Reader's Favorite editorial review, I've paid for that, but I've already received one from the Wishing Shelf, which is it's been very positive. So I got a 5-star review from them, which is excellent. I'm really proud of that. So reviews is one of those things. It depends on how you take it. And readers can be quite harsh, so you do have to take it with, the way it's meant and not too personally. But that's one of the reasons why I got editorial reviews. So I booked one with the Reader's Favorite, as I mentioned. I've already received one from the Wishing Shelf. I am waiting on one from Reezy Discovery. So Reezy Discovery is a new one I'm trying out. I think it's something like $50, but your book must be recently published or just before published, so just before you're publishing it. So they don't want books that have been out there for like months and months or years, so they want books that are going to be released soon or have been released very early in the process of being released, kind of thing. I think they've got like a 6-month or 9-month limit. I'm not too sure now, but they have a limit. Anyway, so I've got editorial reviews partly to see what they think, of the book itself, but also to give me a bit of confidence if they come back positive, whether my writing is heading in the right direction, because I'm thinking about doing a 3-book series next, so I'm working on that in the background. Yeah, so that's the update on that bit, ARC and editorial reviews. Now moving on, finally, I've ordered the print proof for my paperback. and that's super important to me because I'm using D2D Print. This is the first time ever I've used them. Hopefully it all goes swimmingly well, but I'm not sure. So I ordered the print proof over a week ago. It has not even been shipped yet, so I don't know. I know they use Ingram's distribution network, so there's always a bit of delay. So I'm hoping they will send me the print proof within the next week, so there'll be a couple of weeks to get the print proof. I have just about 3 weeks, or just under 3 weeks now, before my book formally launches, so I'm hoping to get the print proof. I'm hoping everything looks great. I'm hoping nothing needs to be adjusted, but we shall see. I'll have a look at the print proof and let you know how that looks, how that feels. So that's the D2D paperback print proof. I'm looking forward to that. Now, the audiobook is a work in progress, so I've already set aside a budget for it. And you can use, I got my narrator from ACX. I highly recommend using ACX for getting the narrator. You can use other places as well, Find Away Voices, which I find to be a bit more expensive, but the quality is very, very good. You could go to other places, even Fiverr. You could get narrators from Fiverr, and there are some outstanding narrators there. But again, it depends on the quality and the price point. So for me, quality and price point wise, I went for $100 per finished hour, and I got someone who really just gets my writing style. He narrates it according to I know it's a nonfiction book, but there are times when I talk about something that's funny or something that's sad, and I want that to come across in the voice. I don't want it to be, dare I say it, someone from air traffic control who's done 30 years in air traffic control. If you've ever heard someone from air traffic control, they have the most monotonous voice ever. So it doesn't matter if something's exciting or something terrible is happening, they will be very calm, very collected. That is not the voice I want for my books. Anyway, I kind of lucked out, I think, in a way, because I got this guy and he's Audible approved, actually, ACX approved. He's done quite a few nonfiction books, especially my niche, so that was a bonus. And he's also at a reasonable price point of $100 per finished hour. Not many of those around for what I'm asking for. I got like over 60 auditions, so it took a long time to get through the auditions to filter out and finally settle on this narrator, which I really love the voice of. So I'm looking forward to that. The audiobook's a work in progress. Now, let me just share the book promo potential idea. So I haven't put this in motion yet, but it's something to consider. So if you're about a month out, which is where I'm at, if you're thinking about a book promotion, you need to, or a book launch, you need to plan at least a month or 2 months ahead, because you have to book the promos early on. So I'm thinking a book promo week 1 of having the first book promo go out, let's say on the first day. So in this case, it could be a Monday. It depends on when your book is launching, So let's say it's Monday, I'm going to do the first book promo, see how that goes. And then Wednesday, I'll do another book promo. Hopefully I get another spike in sales, maybe, hopefully. And finally on Friday, I'll do a third book promo and see how that goes. The first week, actually the first 2 weeks, I'll probably set my book at 99 cents for the ebook only, not for the print book, and see if I get a lot of sales on ebooks. We'll see. So yeah. Anyway, week 2 and beyond, I'm thinking I'll probably do Amazon ads as probably the bread and butter. Every so often, I might throw in a book promo stack. We'll have to see how the book promos perform, because in the nonfiction niche, it's hit or miss. Honestly, I've tried a few book promos. Some of them have just done nothing. Some of them have yielded a couple of sales here and there. But for the return on investment, so if I pay, let's say, $20, $30, $50 or whatever it is, and I get a sale of like $1 of royalties back, that's a horrible return on investment. So I have to keep an eye on what I'm getting out from the book promo. So I suggest you do that as well. Amazon ads is probably the most effective one, because people on Amazon are looking to buy. They are in the emotional state of wanting to purchase something, whereas the book promo people, they may be in a state of, I'm looking for books that are free. They may be thinking, I'm looking for books that are super cheap. And that's not really the kind of audience I'm looking to target. I'm looking to target people who want to buy books. I'm looking for people who want my kind of book, and maybe they will resonate with the message and then join my newsletter and so on. So yeah, that's my plan for book marketing. The first week, we'll see. The first week I might do a promo stack, and the second week onwards I'll probably do Amazon ads and stick with that mostly. Maybe throw in the odd book promo stack here and there after at least 3 months, because you don't want to do it too close. You need new people to come into their email list, the newsletters that those book promo sites have. You don't want to be sending it out to the same people over and over and over again. That just does not work, in my experience anyway. So yes, there we have it. That's an update. Hopefully you found that useful. Don't forget, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Both are completely free, which is my favorite F word. Okay, I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.